It's that time of year to start the 48-hour group build. Hey guys, it's Brian, and we're going to do our entry video for the 48-hour group build. We are working on, let's pull back a little bit, boom, this guy here. This is going to be the Ferrari F40, and I'm having trouble with my F's for some reason today. But this is a Fujimi kit, and it was imported by MRC, I guess. I suppose that's what's going on there. You know how Fujimi was also imported by Testers, and Testers also imported a couple other kits, and then, let's see, there's all kinds of weird things going on with import stuff. So I'm not entirely sure when this actually was produced. I have no information on it at all. Date wise, there's nothing on here except for an address for New Jersey. That's right, New Jersey. Yeah, it's actually a really nice kit. We've got, let's do a little bit of a drill in here. There we go. I got some screen mesh, and they show us how to do the templating and all that kind of stuff, so that's kind of a nice deal. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've had this kit in the stash for a couple of years now, and I'd always wanted to get to this, and this seems like the perfect opportunity to do so. I do like how the box art, shows us pictures of a stylized vehicle, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, that's going to help out with our painting schemes. So I appreciate when they have the actual car on the side of the box. Oops, hopefully that wasn't breakable. Okay, so here is our wheels and tires, and I really like how they do the frosted chrome on these guys here. Really make them look like they're cast aluminum. That's slick. These guys here are actually our taillight buckets, as a matter of fact, because I read the instructions. Let's see, this is our template that we were just showing a second ago for the screen mesh that we see hiding right here. And there's our polycap guys, so yay, polycaps. We're still trudging through the world of polycaps, learning about how fun those are. We're going to show you the transparent piece here. The transparent tree and side glass and front windshield are all one piece, which is cool. And then the engine lid. Look at this. They got the louvers molded in there, and can we tell the louvers are molded open? That is awesome. Good job, guys. Headlight covers, and then tail lights back here, and then looks like some blinker stuff going on there, maybe stuff that goes in the headlight areas. And then our rear window there, a little bit of flash on that, but I mean, big deal, right? I'm not sure how old, again, this kit is, and which iteration of the kit it is, because there are no stampings on the inside of this. So not 100% certain on any of that kind of stuff, but it does look like it's all in pretty good shape. Here's the interior piece. We've heard stories about the interior having just like some thin carpeting that had snaps on it so you can take it out to go racing. And then also we've heard stories about how thin the paint was on these cars. It's amazing how much paint can weigh, right? So they painted the cars extra super thin to the point where the carbon fiber would actually show through in some areas. Let's see here. So here's the top of the engine. This is our intake plenums. And then our dashboard, which is very, very straightforward, race car style. And I like the fact that we have just a basic engine detail in this here. So we're not going to be going too crazy with detail on this guy. The last two kits that we did were actually motorized toys that were built as model kits. We did the Lancia Stratoses by Gunsegno. We did those 2 years in a row, as a matter of fact. I had a lot of fun doing those. And when they were done, they did look like pretty good looking model cars. But this one is not a toy conversion, so this will be a little more intense on the build side, but we won't have to deal with the decals afterwards. I got some nice looking brake rotors here. If we look at the right side, there we go. That's pretty nice. And then some finely done suspension pieces. I don't see a lot of mold lining on that, so we might not have to do too much cleanup on that stuff there. A little bit of flash on these guys, maybe a little bit of a warpage in the mold right there, but no big deal at all. And then our racing seats, look at those. Those are pretty nice, huh? It's good looking buckles on there. So those should be able to paint up kind of nicely. The box art does have pictures of the seats in red with a black back, or possibly even a carbon fiber back. I don't think I'll do them in red. I might do them some other color like German gray or whatever like that, just to give it some contrast and stuff. I don't want it to be too monochromatic, you know, type of thing. Here is our body, and that is molded really nicely. I think basically what we're going to do is do a buff up on this, and then wash it, and then just sprayed it, shoot it with our primer, and put on our Italian red on that. I think will be pretty good for this. That there's going to be a large piece of screen that goes back in here, and the funny thing is that the taillight buckets don't mount anything except for the actual piece of screen, so we'll have to make sure we get those properly placed so they're not cattywampus in the backside there. But yeah, I like the fact that the tail fin is molded in there, and the only thing we have to add to the body is the under bit that goes, I guess it's going to sandwich together right back there, so that's going to be kind of cool. But yeah, it's looking really good. We're really stoked about building this kit here and joining in with another 48-hour group build. We will be participating in every one we possibly can for as long as they go, and I've made that statement openly here and now, and I will follow through with that for all eternity, or as long as my medication holds out. But for those of you at home who need a little bit of a visual reference, this is what we got going on here. It's going to start on July 24th, go through the 25th, which is Saturday, and end on the 26th, which is the Sunday. It's going to start at 8 p.m. your time. So if you're in the UK, Australia, East Coast of the United States, West Coast of the United States, 8 p.m. your time. Even if you live on Alpha Centauri, 8 p.m. your time, 3 million light years from now. So you got plenty of time to pick out a kit if you're on Alpha Centauri. But yeah, I even have it mapped out here that I'll have 2 days of sleep afterwards. That'll help me get caught up. So there we go. All right, guys and gals, thanks again for tuning in again, and we can't wait to get started on this kit here. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye now.